Perhaps these will show you the path. May this help your journey.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Ready to dance on some faces? Authentically handcrafted by colourful locals. Anything else? You've got a deal. Works for me. Oh, you don't get too comfy now.
Quick geology lesson. Thermal fractures are what you get when you pump too much coolant into the ground. Get moving. We're short.
Whoever's behind Nama these days is using lone rachnoids to maintain a control network for the Veils. Wreck the rachnoid. Kneecap Nama. Let's get it done.
Drone right there. Take it down and I can start the hack. we get this thing rewired, it'll auto-teleport to a destination of our choosing, where one of our people is waiting to pick it up. And they're gonna try to wreck it rather than let us take it. Hold them off while I get this done. Chase him if you want Sparky. This is the place. New shipment about to teleport in. Take him for all they're worth. Every last crate. First load's beamed in. Snatch him before the locals do. Another shipment. Move fast. Got it. We've got more coming in. Pick him up! That's one for us. just woke up to what you're doing. Now let's see who comes crawling out of the pipes. Keep going. Excellent. We can use those credits to help people. Now, the plot's scrambled, and we got a target. Go get him, Sparky.
Some take the veil by choice. A first taste of happiness, no matter how illusory, can be. Well, more than you can ever let go of. But we cannot go back to sleep. No matter what.
Stardust! You made it. What is it you have for us, Stardust? Another time. Terrible choice to have to make. Check back in a little bit.
Quick geology lesson. Solaris United don't trust easy. But outstanding. Now get out there and void some mucking warranties. A recently unearthed Orokin artifact is being couriered to Nef's command. Find the courier and liberate the artifact. Excavator offline. It needs a power cell. They have the info, right? And we got a mineral pool. Anyway, let's make use of this link. One drone as ordered. Knock it down, Sparky. We gotta hack that thing. Starting a remote hack. Once I'm done, it should teleport into the waiting arms of one of our people, far from here. And they're gonna try to wreck it rather than let us take it. Hold them off while I get this done. Nurse crew are falling back. Follow up if you're feeling it. Perfect. Its data mass is undamaged. The visual log ain't much, but... Now, this is interesting. Right, listen up. SU needs those supplies more than the Corpus. Lock them down before the taxmen make off with them. First cache tagged. On to the next. Good work. Conduct a quick sweep for the remaining cache. Haha! Done and out like a plumber up a drain pipe. Someone's getting fired over this. But here's the interesting bit. The shipping code on that last crate matches something from my records. I want to follow a hunch. What happened here? Search the body, Sparky. That's not everyone. Survivors must have escaped. Damaged. There's something in the buffer. We need to get it decoded before the device fails. Accessing buffer. Analyzing. Password. Hello. Buffer. Accessing final transmissions. Come on, final transmissions. I'm in. Taking a quick look around. Itinerary, patrol log, coordinates, reports, blah, blah, blah. That's what I was afraid of. The Corpus found them. If they're still alive, the taxmen would have taken any survivors here. This is the place. Find them. Here come the taxmen. Yeah? I'll have Biz drop by with medical supplies. Patch you up. Sparky, we got a lead. down there. Remember, if I'm going to rip its data mass, we need that coil drive in one piece. I have it on sensors. Once it hits the trap, get down there. Now get me access to its data mass. Getting there. Just keep that core drive in one piece for a little longer. Artifact secured. And a few other things besides. Take what you can and get out of there. Quick geology lesson. Thermal fractures are what you get when you pump too much coolant into the ground too fast. Displaced thermia has to go somewhere. Now we've got thermia fractures threatening. Anyone asks? We never talked. A recently unearthed Orokin artifact is being couriered to Neff's command. Find the courier and liberate the artifact. Let that be a lesson, yeah? I'll have Biz drop by with medical supplies. Patch you up. Sparky, we got a lead. Our engineers want a closer look at Corpus drone architecture. Take it down and we'll go from there. Corpus drone right there. Take it down and I can start the hack. One hack coming up, and then a quick teleport into our customs. Here come the taxmen. Keep them off the drone till I'm finished with it. Chase him if you want Sparky. Pristine! With the drone perfectly intact, our engineers should have unfettered access to the entirety of its data mass. And here it comes. Okay. SU needs weapons, ammo, and parts. Fortunately, Neff just airdropped a bunch of that across the valleys. Nick the lot. Waypoint marked. Our next lead is in those crates, I'm sure of it. Look around. The goods are here somewhere. If the taxmen secure them first, the mission's a wash. Right, first cache. 2 to go. The second cache. 1 more to go. You did that so fast, they never even got to wake their supervisor. 10 out of 10, and I think I just worked something out. Humor me. The artifact was unearthed during routine mineral extraction. I located the excavators that made the find. Commandeer them so I can get a look at their logs. Excavators incoming. The Corpus will attempt to disrupt operations. Prevent this. Excavator offline. Find a power cell fast. Mineral pool. Anyway, let's make use of this link. Hold position. Once the coil drive hits the trap, protect it. There it is. Steady. Steady. Perfect. Coil drive disabled. And the board just lit up. Corpus response is en route. Get me access to that data mass quick as you can. I can, but this data mass is some seriously tangled architecture. Gonna need you to buy me more time, Sparky. Artifact secured. And a few other things besides. Take what you can and get out of there. Quick geology lesson. Thermal fractures are what you get when you pump too much coolant into the ground too fast. Keep your boots tight.
Sure, we can talk.
Get moving.
We're short.
Whoever's behind Nama these days is using lone rachnoids to maintain a control network for the Veils. Wreck the rachnoid. Kneecap Nama. Let's get it done.
Hold position. Once the coil drive hits the trap, protect it. Do you see it? It's headed right for the trap. Boom! It's down. Now get me access to its data mass. Getting there, getting there. Just keep that core drive in one piece for a little longer. There's the drone. Swat it out of the sky so we can get to work. Alright, once we get this thing rewired, it'll auto-teleport to a destination of our choosing, where one of our people is waiting to pick it up. They'll wreck that drone rather than let it go, obviously. So, you know, stop that. Bad guys are on the run. Feel free to pick off stragglers. Alerts kicking off across the board. Don't let up. Money's in the bag, and there he is. Right on schedule. Target marked. Take him down.
Some take the veil by choice. A first taste of happiness, no matter how illusory, can be. Well, more than you can ever let go of. But we cannot go back to sleep. No matter what.
Quick geology lesson. Solaris United don't trust easy. Moving on, moving on.
Stardust! You made it. It's something you want to talk about? Appreciate it. You know where to find me.
Quick geology lesson. Thermal fractures. Sure, we can talk. All right, let's deal. You help me, I help you. Everybody's happy. Oh, you see... Quick geology lesson. Thermal fractures are what you get... Copy that. Keep a shiny side up, Prophet.
Ready to dance on some faces?
Neff has the entire Valis locked down with his Orb Mothers. They watch over the central lakes, patrol the eastern grids. It's next to impossible for Ticker to get families out of Fortuna, or smuggle in supplies.
The Mothers are a product of Corpus breakthroughs using salvaged sentient technology. Traditional weapons are ineffective against them. Their command and control systems have thus far proven impenetrable.
Questions? From her perch above Enrichment Labs, Profit Taker has a perfect vantage to bombard anything she doesn't like. That's a huge problem for us. So, we're taking her down. Fizz?
Profit Taker is an autonomous battle platform piloted by hybrid AI with sentient adaptive shielding reinforced by an overcharger satellite in geosynchronous orbit. Beneath that, her armor is a composite carapace, usually reserved for Corpus warships.
Successful elimination proceeds in 3 stages. First, we knock out the orbital overcharger. Second, decoding Profit Taker's sentient shielding to ensure the Tenno can land fire on her directly. Third, providing the weaponry needed to penetrate that heavy-duty carapace. Little Duck's chasing a lead on something with a lot more grunt than your usual hand weapons. But, first things first.
Phase 1. With the overcharger online, Profit Taker is, as far as our little group is concerned, invulnerable. The satellite overcharges the orb shield. We knock the overcharger on the head, and she's down to regular shielding. Here's how we do that. Little Duck.
Satellite behaves according to protocols. We control the protocols, we control the satellite. That's where my weirdy-beardy quillmate comes in. Almost as if he knew we'd need this, he's got himself perfectly placed to provide. We're meeting him today for the handoff.
Gear up. Hit the field. Once you're topside, we'll provide directions to your meeting with the Quill.
Your rendezvous point is a cave. Coordinates marked. Lots of Corpus traffic, so you'll want to do this softly.
Not an option. Comms just lit up. The taxmen are onto your Quill. Sparky, get your team over there, now! This is the place. Eliminate those Corpus teams before they find the Quill.
Quills are always one step ahead. Never seen one take a hit. He'll be around, hiding somewhere.
Dead? What kind of quill walks into an ambush? Search the body, though I suspect the Corpus will have already snatched up our protocols. No protocols. Just fish bait? This is a bust.
Nah. For everything a quill does, there's a reason. Tenno, got a shock spear handy?
Something lodged in that servofish's intake. A digital wafer?
Hand-etched. With numbers. Coordinates, maybe. I need the rest. Try to gut. Rachnoids. Tenno, get your fists up!
Another wafer. Jammed in the intake. Coordinates, definitely. Pointing to somewhere on the Velis. You can keep fishing to be certain, but it seems to be pointing toward a taxman base.
Sequence complete. Coordinates to this taxman base. Time for a degree of violence. We need the codes to that satellite, or this whole plan is beached.
Sparky, you and your team know what to do. Take that base.
Green, slot that data mass into the base terminal and I'll get to work. Oh, that kicked a mess. Taxman on the way. Hold him off while I finish up. My back!
Stand by. Guts! Looks like they'll wipe the grip before we can lock the place down.
Wait, show me that. Drone patrol route. Custom programmed in the middle of nowhere. Why would the taxman send us out there? Get after it, Sparky. Drone dead ahead. LD, when that thing's down, I need you to...
Way ahead of you. Quill encrypted data block. Working. Tenno, get between the drone and those mowers.
Starting a remote hack. Once I'm done, it should teleport into the waiting arms of one of our people, far from here. They'll wreck that drone rather than let it go, obviously. So, you know, stop that. Bad guys are on the run. Feel free to pick off stragglers.
Satellite protocols are in the bag. Right, next steps. I'm coming out. Meet me on the field. Feel like getting into trouble? It's pretty and all, but I find it hard to give 2/10 of a paramecium's crap for a place this cold. Right, so, the satellite's sorted, but the orb shields are going to adapt to your attacks. Enrichment Labs holds the harmonic schema of Profit Taker shields. With it, Biz thinks he can slow the adaptation long enough for your crew to inflict some real damage. Raid the place. I'll cover the entrance. And be quick about it. I don't want you having to blowtorch me off whatever I froze to. Profit Taker's designs are in a triple-lock data vault. Probably a late model hung Vern Mercer if I know the corpus. That means you need 3 passkeys, and you've got to get them quick as those suckers expire if they're not reauthorized on the regular.
Each passkey is held by a corpus director. They're skin-scored passkeys, high value, and the directors have orders to self-preserve. They're not coming out unless you leave them no choice.
The taxman cares more about self-profit than self-preservation. Watch this.
With your directors shaking within their panic rooms, we come to claim what is ours. The profit of our suffering. We will not leave until every last credit has been taken from this facility.
Can't believe they fell for that. Well, it got the director's attention. Coming out for a nosy, heavily armed and all, with security.
You're on the clock, Sparky. The directors carry pass keys for the data vault. Take the directors down before the keys expire, and we lose our chance. Your first target is the armaments director. Armaments research. How much blood was on that mucker's hands?
Give us that, Director. Animal experimentation. He deserved his fate. One target remains.
Sentient research director. So that's what you get for messing with things you don't understand.
Right, listen up. Take those pass keys to the data vault outside Enrichment Labs. With the directors taken care of, you shouldn't meet much resistance.
What the balls?
Guts. Nothing's ever easy.
Scratch one.
2 up, 2 down. That wasn't so bad. Now crack open the data vault and grab that data mass. Got it. Now get out of there. Reinforcements. Kill him or lose him. Just don't let him see you entering Fortuna. All right. Get your crew back to Fortuna. But do it quietly.
Sparky, right. We're all here. Let's get started. The good news is LD found those big guns we promised you.
Bad news is my info places that firepower in a vault directly beneath the building-sized slaughter-matic horror show we're trying to kill. We need her shifted.
Leave that to me. First things first. The Overcharger satellite. Get into the labs, locate the controls, inject our recoded protocols, and shut that satellite down.
Prophet Taker moves, you engage the orb.
And while you take her dancing, I slip in and nick the weapons schematics.
Meanwhile, I'll gather data to develop a weakness in her shields using that stolen harmonic schema. The longer you keep her engaged, the more observable data I can gather.
And the less likely she'll wander back and squat on top of my only way out.
We'll update you on the rest as you go.
Enrichment Labs has gone into full lockdown. Boone?
How's it, lady matey?
The plan, if you would?
Right. Cobradon's got all the tricks, check. Been taxing lab pots since we were sprogs. Primo electromags, that place. Anyways, intake, outtake. Vent C7A, innit? Back of the place, blocked. But your old mucker Boone here's rigged it askew. Just for you. Check, check.
More data.
Got it. The grabby mag. I'm coming out. Can't wait to introduce that orb to your Arcwing weapons.
Biz, tell me you have enough data.
Not yet. We need to be sure. Cycle your damage.
Sending in heavy reinforcements. Got enough. Outworlders, get ready to run in 3, 2, 1. Good work, all of you. Everyone, we've got all we need. The time is now. Get back to Fortuna and arm up. It's time to finish off Prophet Taker.
Get back to work, you muckers.
Hey, you.
Come here.
Act natural. I got work.
Don't bother me now. Talk to your supervisor.
Boy, Outworlder, get over here. Contracts. Interested?
Sparky, right. We're all here. Let's get started. All right. Sparky, right. We're all here. Let's get started. Final phase. Thanks to that data you gathered, Fizz can slow Prophet Taker's sentient shield adaptation long enough for you to do some real damage. Then, once the shields are gone, use your Gravamag modified Arcwing weaponry to punch through her carapace and end this.
So we're going to pull the trigger on this thing. I've got a card game to get to.
Yudi, the Prophet Taker. She's moving. Looks like she's headed for the middle of nowhere. Why? Little duck?
All right, look. It might be that it turned out that those satellite protocols didn't shut the overcharger down, just realigned it. And it might be that you sounded so pleased about the whole thing that I didn't tell you.
So, if Prophet Taker makes it to those new coordinates...
The shields will be impenetrable, and we're done for.
Sparky, to the Valis, now!
There she is.
Pretty circle, murderous tools, doom infernal, watch them fall.
Scratch another.
Focus your Arcwing weapons on the orb. Compromise the exoskeleton of the legs, and then work your way to the torso.
How many more of you are there?
Heads up, Sparky.
Nighty-night.
Duds? No. Look, they're sinking with the orb. Shield's going back up. Outwelder, deal with those pylons. Shields are waning. Whatever you're doing, it's working. That did it. She's vulnerable. Aim true, Outwelders. Heads up. Bombardment inbound. This should confuse her adaptation system.
Another one down. You Outworlders can thank me later. Better you than me.
Pylons back up. Wreck 'em.
Scratch one.
From the void, salty squishes come a-dancing to see my soul destroyed.
Is this a bad time?
D, what is it?
Satellite just moved. Nev's crew must have figured out our bypass. It's realigning.
Sparky, you're running out of time. You have to kill her now. We won't get another chance at this.
Dolly should not move. Dolly should not bow. Bounce. Dolly should. Shouldn't. Dolly should. Dolly should die in this flat mass of salt and fluid. You cannot remove ruin.
I've only got a few mortars left. Firing them all.
Suppressing fire.
Is it? Holy crap. We did it. We did it! Head in there, Tenor. Rip out anything you think might help our cause. Fizz, what's that sound?
The satellite is continuing to overcharge the orb. At this rate, in a matter of seconds, it will... Outworlders, run!
I need a drink. Let's never do that again.
LD, I still think it's strange. Why would your contact just let himself get killed? Quills don't make mistakes.
Quills don't make mistakes, and there's always an agenda. Always.
That's what I'm afraid of. Superlative work, as always, Outworlder. Thank you. See you back in Fortuna. LD, UD? How about that drink?